Section 13 of As a Matter of Course. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Cinda J. M. As a Matter of Course by Annie Payson Call. Problems. There are very few persons who have not had the experience of giving up a problem in mathematics late in the evening and waking in the morning with the solution clear in their minds. That has been the experience of many, too, in real-life problems. If it were more common, a great amount of nervous strain might be saved. There are big problems and little, real and imaginary, and some that are merely tired nerves. In problems, the useless nervous element often plays a large part. If the problems were dropped out of mind with sufferers from nervous prostration, their progress toward renewed health might be just twice as rapid. If they were met normally, many nervous men and women might be entirely saved from even a bowing acquaintance with nervous prostration. It is not a difficult matter, that of meeting a problem normally. Simply let it solve itself. In 9 cases out of 10, if we leave it alone and live as if it were not, it will solve itself. It is at first a matter of continual surprise to see how surely this self-solution is the result of a wholesome ignoring both of little problems and big ones. In the 10th case, where the problem must be faced at once, to face it and decide to the best of our ability is, of course, the only thing to do. But having decided, be sure that it ceases to be a problem. If we have made a mistake, it is simply a circumstance to guide us for similar problems to come. All this is obvious. We know it and have probably said it to ourselves dozens of times. If we are sufferers from nervous problems, we may have said it a dozen upon dozens of times. The trouble is that we have said it and not acted upon it. When a problem will persist in worrying us, in pulling and dragging upon our nerves, an invitation to continue the worrying until it has worked itself out is a great help towards the solution or disappearance. I remember once hearing a bright woman say that when there was anything difficult to decide in her life, she stepped aside and let the opposing elements fight it out within her. Presumably, she herself threw in a little help on one side or the other, which really decided the battle, but the help was given from a clear standpoint, not from a brain entirely befogged in the thick of the fight. Whatever form problems may take, however important they may seem, when they attack tired nerves, they must be let alone. A good way is to go out into the open air and so identify oneself with nature that one is drawn away in spite of oneself. A big wind will sometimes blow a brain clear of nervous problems in very little while if we let it have its will. Another way out is to interest oneself in some game or other amusement, or to get a healthy interest in other people's affairs and help where we can. Each individual can find his own favorite escape. Of course, we should never shirk a problem that must be decided, but let us always wait a reasonable time for it to decide itself first. The solving that is done for us is invariably better and clearer than any we could do for ourselves. It will be curious, too, to see how many apparently serious problems, relieved of the importance given them by a strained nervous system, are recognized to be nothing at all. They fairly dissolve themselves and disappear. End of section 13.